Hi, everybody. I'm Kevin Henry, and welcome once again to KKS Productions, where today I am going to be taking on a new project for this particular channel. And this particular concept is unique as compared to other similar videos that you may have seen on YouTube and Patreon and other places. You see, there has been a real uptick in the last few years about people who are giving their own reactions to movies, television shows, and I personally am a fan of a couple of movie reactors, particularly Tegan from Lightweight Reacting and Cassie from Popcorn in Bed. Watching some of the reactions that I've seen with them, it's like watching a movie again for the very first time, and it's really fascinating to get the perspectives of other people who are who you don't spend your day-to-day lives with. So I thought that was really cool, and what I am going to try for you here today, and hopefully this sticks because I'll do many more of these if this takes off. There are not a lot of people. In fact, I've seen nobody do what I'm about to do here on YouTube. This is going to be a first. I'm going to be doing a game show reaction. Surprise, surprise, because that's what I do, especially in the last 7 years with MVG Productions. Now, for those of you who are familiar with the concept of reacting and stuff like that, what I did to put this project together, what I did was I made a invested in a free trial to Lightweight Reacting. Miss Tegan, who does a wonderful job reacting, I wanted to see how she does it with her movies and how this really works. And what she does is you've got her on camera, and then she'll play the movie for you, and in the lower left-hand corner. But what she will do also is she will blur out the video and does not play the sound. I cannot play the video clearly, nor can I play the sound. Now, that sounds kind of lame, but let me explain to you what she does. If you have a certain movie that she's going to react to, then you're all set. For the full experience, you'll sync it up with the movie itself. She tells you when to hit play and all that stuff. That's what I'm going to do for you here. And to get the full experience, you'll have to obviously have access to the episode that I'm going to react to for you in this particular video. In this case, it's yesterday's episode, which was March 13th, 2026. It's the last day of the local flavor week, and I must also mention this will always be my first time reacting, my first time seeing this. So I don't know what's about to happen. Hopefully something crazy like $1 million or something like that. And I will give you as many cues as I can so you can watch along. So if you watch on Hulu, you can watch on Peacock. And I don't get paid for using their names or anything. I'll just go ahead and mention them anyway. What do I care? Or if you have a good old-fashioned DVR on YouTube TV or Spectrum or whoever your cable provider is. Just cue it up the same time with me. It doesn't have to be exact. If you're one or two off, then you're doing fine. And we are going to be able to react together. I'll play along if you don't want any spoilers, and I wouldn't watch. If you've already seen it, however, then you can just get my reaction. Maybe something big will happen. Let's find out. So here is Wheel of Fortune from March 13th, 2026. Again, I will let you know when to start. All right, let's put the screen up right there. And I'm not obligated to mention this, but I do watch these episodes on WKBN, Channel 27, Youngstown, Ohio. And here we go. So starting at the very beginning, and we will start in 3, 2, 1, hit play now. Ryan and Vanna are out now. Oh, very nice dress she has. All right, time for some toss-ups. Occupation, the first category. Here we go. Flight attendant. Ah, he got me. He beat me to it. I'm a movie fan too, there, Adam. 600 DVDs. Hey, I had some DVDs. Use your PlayStation, dude. That's cool. I started doing cooking during COVID. Everyone took up a hobby. Man card. Norwood, North Carolina. I'm not sure where that is. I'm not one to work out. North Myrtle Beach. I've been in North Myrtle Beach. It is gorgeous. Rochester, New York. Been there. Wow. Mirror image twins. That's different. I've heard of identical, fraternal, and all that stuff. Very nice. I like my mother-in-law. My soon-to-be mother-in-law, anyway. All right, here comes toss-up number 2. Thing. Let's go. A household name. I beat him. $2,000 for Adam. Swept the first 2 toss-ups. What are you doing? First puzzle, and here we go. Adam's spinning. Oh, that sucks. All right, short-lived. All right, Miss Norwood, North Carolina, let's go. She's got potentially a wild card. And she has the wild card. Very good. She called the T, and now she's going to buy an A. One of my pet peeves, folks, is buying a vowel after the very first spin. That's always been a pet peeve of mine. But she's spinning again now. You're good. 600. She's got an H. Buying another vowel. Right at the end there. 500. Well, we're getting through this slowly but surely. No-oh. Here comes the mirror twin. Call an L or a K. Or an S. She's got 2 there. Very good. Oh. All right. Making quite a splash. I am good at this game, folks, I promise. Now they're doing the Fan Day Fun Day promotion. Oh, I'd love to go on those food tours. Especially Italy. Katie and I would totally go to Italy and eat them out of house and home. All right. So that is the end of the first act. The next one, obviously, going to be the mystery round. And we will get set up for that. And we'll come right back. Hi, welcome back. It is second round coming up now on Wheel of Fortune for March 13th, 2026. It's the last day of local flavor week. We're getting ready to go into the mystery round, and we are off to a very good start here for our players. Adam, who already has $3,000, and we also have a nice start with Miss Shanice, who so far has won $1,200 when she solved making quite a splash in the "What are you doing" category. Now, we're getting ready for the next round, which is, again, our mystery round. And let's go ahead and get into it. We'll put the screen back up. And remember, play along, sync it the best you can, and or just enjoy the reaction and the play-by-play. So here we go with the next round. In 3, 2, 1, hit play now. Going through the sponsor of the mystery round. Or no, they're not. They're doing the tonight's show is brought to you by so on and so forth. Now it's time for the mystery round sponsor. It's not Eggland's best. I'm surprised. Okay. Before and after. Who doesn't love before and after? And that's a big old puzzle. Here we go. Lands on 600 and calls a T. And all of that, no T. Damn. One S for Miss Shanice. And she buys a vowel. Three eyes. Nice buy. No space lower than $500 on this wheel. I'll tell you, these writers get pretty clever with their puzzle writing for before and after. $600 again, that's a popular spot. Nice. Hearing noises in my head. Or no, hearing voices in my head. Huncho. Hearing voices in my head, Huncho. And she's going to solve. Nice job, Miss Shanice. That's 2 in a row for you. $6,650 if my math is right. And it is. What a shocker. Anyone who knows me knows I don't do math. All right. That's the end of Act 2. All right, so that's the end of round number 2, and Shanice off to a nice lead. Yeah, like I said, I love those before and afters. The writers are very clever with those. So we're going to take a quick break, come back for the prize puzzle round, and we'll see who wins a nice trip right after this. Stay right there. All right, welcome back. Reacting to Wheel of Fortune from March 13th, 2026. Last day of local flavor. And we are getting ready to begin the prize puzzle round. So we'll get the screen queued up here. And on my cue, 3, 2, 1, hit play now. Happy hour. Doesn't always mean alcohol. When I think about prize puzzles, I always remember I've got a good feeling about this. It's on YouTube. Check it out. Bankrupt for Miss Shanice. Hey, you've won some money, so don't feel too bad. $1 million wedge? No, another bankrupt. All right, let's see if Miss Christie can get out of this bankrupt funk. There we go. All right, 3 S's, and there she goes with the vowel buying. I always think you should spin at least twice before you start buying vowels. That's just my opinion. That's the way I would approach the game. Have to admit, I've never been to a happy hour. I mean, I've had stuff to drink. Ooh, express wedge? No, 600. And a bendy. No O. Alright, here comes Miss Shanice again. Ever since Adam got those first 2 toss-ups, it's all been about Miss Shanice. 600 again. Oh boy. 500. I don't have a single one of these. There's 3 words. Reds, whites, and... Is that what that is? I couldn't tell you right now. Reds, whites, and sparkling? That's what it is. And what do you know, Miss Shanice, you do it again. We're talking wine. She's going to France. If she's a wine drinker, that's a place to go. Ooh, I would love to go to Paris. There's a lot of places that Katie and I would love to go to. Paris is definitely one of them. Oh, that food looks amazing. We want to go to Italy to eat, and we want to go to New Orleans to eat. $9,090. Miss Shanice, you are rolling. Look at you. $18,690. Not too shabby. Get ready to go to commercial again. Miss Christie still doesn't have anything in the middle, but hopefully she does in the next round. All right. So that's the end of the third round, and next is the triple toss-up for you wheel fans. You know how that goes. And we are going to watch that all together right after this. Stay right there. All right, welcome back, everybody. It's time for the triple toss-up round for this March 13th episode of Wheel of Fortune. And let's get right into it in 3, 2, 1. Hit play now. Opposites attract. How appropriate for Miss Shanice. Since she's got a mirror twin and all. Shanice, mustard and mayonnaise. Oh, you go, girl! 90 saying. 2,000 more for her. Ketchup and radish? Ah, damn it. Ketchup and relish. Good hot dog condiments. I personally like ketchup over relish. All right, third one coming up. She's going for the sweep. Nope. Oil and vinegar. Oh my goodness. All right. She finally got some money. Good job, Christy. Is it time for the last spin? You bet it is. All right. Miss Christie's going to give the final spin. Asked to give a letter. If it's in the puzzle, 3 seconds to solve it. Vowels worth nothing. Consonants will be worth 1,700. They add 1,000, of course. Here we go. One of the things that I do whenever a new puzzle pops up on Wheel of Fortune, I always count the letters in my head. See you next time? No, see you next year. Let's see if I'm right. If I'm right, there will be 2, and I am not correct. It's not see you next year. See you next something, I think. There's a W in that last word. See you next week. I think that's what it is. I think Adam's going to get this. And that's what it is. $3,400 for him. Miss Janice is going to the bonus round. Now it's time for them to say goodbye. No losers on this show. That's one of the things I love about it. $6,400 for Mr. Adam. Miss Christie, $2,000. Off to North Carolina you go with $2,000. That'll get you far. Miss Shanice, boy, I'll tell you what, when you're on it, you're on it. 3 categories she's going to choose from. One of them for the bonus round. In the kitchen, person or thing. And she goes with in the kitchen. All right. Right on. Good for you, Miss Shanice. I'll tell you what now, she could win $100,000. That would be great. I don't think anyone's hit that. We've had a $1 million winner this year so far, and that was freaking amazing. But when we come back, bonus round time. Is she going to win 100 racks? That'd be great. See you after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. It's time for the good old bonus round, and it's going to be Miss Shanice, who has had a very good game so far. Over $22,000 cash and prizes. She's going to France. And now let's see if she can win herself $100,000, a car. Let's get ourselves a bonus round winner. I'll tell you, some of these puzzles here lately, if you've been watching, have been like, what and how do you expect these people to get some of these puzzles right? I'm not saying all of them should be easy peasy, but Come on, give me a break. All right, here we go. Bonus round, Miss Shanice. 3, 2, 1. Hit play now. I'm not normally a fan of yellow, but it looks good on her. Hey, there's her husband, Kenny. My man! He said traveling and finding some good foods what he's looking forward to in France. I love it. All right, here comes the big spin. All right, 2 stars she lands on. She picked in the kitchen. She's going to get the R-S-T-L-N-E. Pardon my stuttering. It's my first one. Hopefully not my last one. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. All right. Here we go. Just calling for an M, a D, a P, and an O. I think there'll definitely be a D. Okay. Something in saucepans. Does she know it? Here we go. It's not pots. There's no T. What in the world is that? I don't know, but I know saucepans. Woks! Woks! This is what I'm talking about! Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, she didn't get the car. $22,690 for Miss Shanice. She did a hell of a job tonight. All right, time for the Ryan and Vanna wrap-up. See if they have any interesting foods to taste or something or another. Usually just a few minutes of BSing. Yep. I'd love to go to Switzerland, too. Tango? Yeah. We can't dance, Ryan. All right, guys, that's the end of the show. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. This is kind of a new venture for me. If you guys enjoyed this reaction and you want to see more, like, subscribe, ring the bell. Tell me in the comments what you'd like to see differently. And before you say, please show the actual video, please play this sound. I cannot. I will get in trouble. Remember WKPA Cincinnati? Yeah. I want to thank Tegan and Cassie from Lightweight Reacting and Popcorn in Bed, respectively, for inspiring me to try a project such as this. And again, I hope you enjoyed it. So, again, let me know what you think in the comments. And I'll check out all our other stuff. Been doing a lot of live deal or no deal games lately. We're trying to get some ideas together to do some game show series like we used to do with me hosting, and we've done a couple of pilots. Check those out. Anything you want to suggest, any advice you want to give, I would really appreciate it. Until next time, this is Kevin Henry saying so long, everybody.